Margaret, it's so good to see you again.
Well, it's good to see you too, Peter. It's been too long.
Way too long. It's been a few years since we last chatted and nearly over a decade since you've been singing and writing. Can you tell me about how your process may have evolved over the past several years?
Well, it's definitely become better. In the beginning, I had no idea what I was doing at all. But I started to listen to people's stories, and that made me write much better songs because they were not perhaps 100% true, but they gave me a basis. And then adding in different music and different sounds, it's really made me progress.
I love that. You have a process, it's authentic, it changes. It brings you joy and other people joy too, right?
Right. I hope it brings them joy, but I get a lot of joy from doing it.
It shows and it comes through in the music for sure. COVID-19 has been a challenging time for many. What role has music played in your life during this couple years?
Well, one thing I did at the beginning of COVID, write a song called Come Home. And I based it on seeing all these people in Italy standing on their balconies and clapping. And I was really anxious to finish that song because I thought, oh, COVID's going to be over. I need to finish this song, get it published. And then COVID kept on going. So a year later, I wrote another song saying, almost there, don't take your masks off yet. I thought it would be over. And once again, it's still not 100% over. But it did make me write about real things during COVID.
Well, it's definitely a positive thing to be doing during a hard time. And that's lovely that you capture that powerful moment. I remember with the Italians and the clapping, and it was such a dark period for many.
Absolutely. And I know they clapped in New York too, but I think it started in Italy. So that's where I got that idea from. And also it affected me because it gave me something to be doing during this COVID when I couldn't go out and do regular things.
Your newest hit, Beautiful Lies, is absolutely stunning.
Well,
where do you get the inspiration for these songs, Margaret?
Well, once again, it was based on true life. Of course, you know, to make it into a song, you do have to add in words of your own, to either make it rhyme or to make the story flow. But that's my best way of writing, is when I hear somebody's story and then I get that inspiration to write about it.
And are these stories people you know, or are they strangers you might hear about on the news?
Never a stranger on the news.
Okay.
Now, the Take Me Back song was also based on a true story, but it was somebody that I did not know. A friend told me about this couple and I said, oh, that would make a great song. So again, I based it on truth because I just feel that makes the better song than just lying there in bed at night making up something that
And what's the feeling you feel when you know you want to write about something? Is it a little, what is it?
Well, it's not sad. Or I might just get that inspiration. And I'm not even sure, do I start with a melody or do I start with words? I think it changes with every song. Sometimes I have a little music in my mind and then I find words to go with it. But other times it's, oh, these are the words I want to say, what would go well with these words.
Margaret, can you tell me an example of a song that might have been inspired by a word that just resonated versus an actual person's story?
Well, possibly Galaxy of Broken Glass, because in that I did use the word toxic. You know, you will make me toxic if I don't move on. And while we're talking about Galaxy of Broken Glass, I was reading a book, and in that book somebody fell through a skylight and they said, oh, it was like a galaxy of broken glass.
Oh my God.
And I said, wow, that will be a great title for this song.
Yeah, that's perfect. I like that. That's such a creative set of words, and
Right.
it's very visual, right?
Very visual. That's what I liked about that.
All right, Margaret, are you ready for the next one?
Oh, I'm not sure. I hope it's not too personal, Peter.
Just you wait.
Ask away.
I'm dying to know the answer to this one, and I bet your following and fan base is too.
Yes.
Do you sing in the shower?
Oh, that's a great question. Everybody says that's a great question. But I'm going to disappoint everybody because I do not sing in the shower. The only time I might sing is when the radio is on, and I will sing with the radio, but I do not sing in the shower.
Okay.
I don't want to embarrass myself.
You're ruining some of our imaginations.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that.
Well, Margaret, thank you so much for your time today. I know you have a very busy schedule, and it was good to hear a little bit more about the artist and her life behind the scenes and her process. So we appreciate you taking the time, and I hope we get to do another one of these soon.
Well, thank you, Peter, because it's really my pleasure to do it, and it's very exciting for me to do it. So I hope the viewers will enjoy this video.
Can't wait to hear your next song, whatever it may be.
Whatever it may be, it's not in the works yet. Okay, thank you.
Of course.